Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jeremy Putra Dharma, student ID 15 25 Today, I will be presenting a comparative review of two IT journal articles, one about data engineering and another one about blockchain technology. Let's get started. All right, this presentation review two scholarly journal article related to information technology. The first discuss the evolution of data engineering in supporting data science. The second discuss the potential and limit of blockchain technology for networking, business and electronic market. Before diving into the article, let me briefly introducing the topic. The The first one, data is one of the most valuable resources today. But raw data can be used directly. It needs proper data engineering to clean, transfer, and integrate it before any analysis. On the other hand, blockchain is one of the most disruptive technology in the digital economy right now, because it changed how business needing a centralized intermediary. So together, these two articles represent two major pillars of modern IT. How we manage and prepare data and how we build trust in data transaction. Let's start with the first article with title Fourth Generation in Data Engineering for Data Science, written by Mike Kilkey and Utah Store, published in Databank Spectrum in 2022. The main objective of this article is to classify data engineering approach into four generations, starting from basic data processing, moving to engineering pipelines, then intelligent workflow adaptation, and finally automation data curation. The author also the author also try to predict what kind of tools we will need to for data science in the next decade. This article uses a conceptual approach rather than an experiment. The author review existing tools and literature, then classify them into four generations. Let me briefly explain each one. First generation is data processing. This is fully manual. And interestingly, studies show data scientists spend 16 to 18% of their time just on this step. Second generation introduced pipelines. Tools like Pandas, RapidMiner, or Talent that combine several pre-processing steps together, although the pipeline itself is still built manually by the user. The third generation is about intelligent workflow adaptation, where the tools start giving recommendation to the user. And the fourth, most futuristic generation, is automation data curation, where the system can clean, format, and manage data almost on its own. Overall, the, colle- the, cons- the conclusion is that data engineering is moving from manually expert work toward more automated and user-friendly system. Now for the second article. Portes- Potential and Limits of Blockchain Technology for Networking Business by Roger Bones, Johan Versendal, Lyudmila Javolikina, Weidong Larry C., Journal and Years Electronic Market 2020, Special Issue Preference. It's important to note this article is actually a preference and editorial that introduce a special issue containing expired research paper on blockchain. Its objective is to show how blockchain can work as a coordination mechanism for business beyond just being known for cryptocurrency. Since this is an editorial, it doesn't use one single research method. Instead, it summarizes 8 studies that use different methods, from literature review, design science, and case studies, to next mining and taxonomy development. The main findings show that blockchain's potential goes far beyond cryptocurrency. It can reduce information asymmetry between bu- buyers and sellers, build trust in technology rather than trust in a middleman, and even influence new business models like token-based ecosystem and ICOs. The conclusion is that blockchain does have real potential for network business, but there are still open challenges like the, ne- the, n- the need for standardization and reducing coordination overhead between for organizations. Now let's compare the two articles. Both are more conceptual or synthesis style rather than single empirical experiments, and both discuss how their technology has evolved over time. However, they differ quite a bit. Article 1 focus on technical database related problem, while Article 2 focus on business and economy issue. Article 1 also comes from a single author framework, while Article 2 summarizes a different study. To close, let me share what I personally get from this. I learned that data engineering not just AI or analytics, is actually the part of data science that takes the most time and effort. I also learned that blockchain is much more than just cryptocurrency. It can be used to build trust and reduce uncertainty in real business transaction. I pick up some new vocabulary too, like ETL, data curation, smart contract, and disintermediation. And I believe both topics are very applicable in real life. Data engineering is relevant for almost an IT project involving data, while blockchain is relevant for supply chains, digital identity, and fintech. That's my presentation. That's my presentation. Thank you, and I'm happy to take any question.